Hi guys, I'm here today to do my personal training video. Here we've set up the meet for today. One thing you want to be careful of is any potential hazards around. So what we want to do is make sure we move them out of the way. And we also need to make sure that we're taking into special consideration all the other clients in the gym themselves. We need to make sure that when we're with our client, we're not going to get in the way of anyone else and keep everything nice and safe. Hi Siobhan, I'm Nick, nice to meet you.
Hi Nick, nice to meet you.
Really excited that you've come today. We've got a great program. We're going to be getting into some really fun activities today. But before we get started, I need to fill out a pre-screening questionnaire. What that's going to entail is pretty much just me making sure that you're able to train today, and if I need to get any more consultations. Now what I've got set up is we've got a few items over here. I've got the bench and we've got a few dumbbells and also one of the straight bars that we're going to be using today. But I'm really excited that you're here, so let's get into it.
Yeah, sounds brilliant.
Okay Siobhan, so I've got the pre-screening questionnaire here. What I'm going to get you to do is run through it. It's a series of different questions that just go towards any sort of previous or prior histories. And this will give me some indication on where your training level's at, and then from there we can move forward.
Okay, sounds brilliant.
Okay, Siobhan, so I've looked through the questionnaire. Everything seems great, so I'm more than happy to go ahead. Just want to give you a rundown on what we're going to do today. So to start off, we're just going to do a cardio test just to see where you're at with the cardiovascular. And then from there, we're going to move into some weighted exercises. So I've put together a few. We're going to start off with a chest press, then move into a bent over row, and then do some lunges. Now these may seem like something that you haven't heard before, but that's what I'm here for. I'm going to take you through step by step how to get them all done. Once we finish that, we're then going to jump into some cardio exercises, and that's going to jump into a roll with a bit of cycling, and then finish off with some boxing as well too.
Lovely.
How's that sound?
Yeah, it sounds really exciting.
Awesome. Okay Chef, so now what we're going to do is the cardio test like we were talking about before. Now what we're going to do is a beep test. For those not familiar with beep tests, that includes, so we've got a 20-meter track set up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the test itself. Now what you want to listen out for is this. Once that one plays, you're going to start, you'll go to the end, and then you're going to listen out for that again. Once you hear that sound again, then you can make your way back. It will progressively get shorter and shorter as time goes on, but what this is going to do is just test your cardio skills. Further on down the track, once we continue with the training, what we want to do is revisit this and see if there's any improvements, and then that will see how you're going. Alright? Cool. Alrighty, so we'll get that started.
Okay.
Alrighty, ready?
Yep.
Don't set yourself going too fast, just make sure that you're going nice and steady paced. Alright Siobhan, so we're going to start off with the chest press. Now, when I'm going to perform the exercise first, and then I'll get you to do it, what I need you to focus on throughout the whole entire exercise, you need to focus on your breathing. So when you're going down with the contraction, I need you to breathe out, and then when you're pushing back up, make sure that you're breathing in. Throughout the whole entire exercise as well, so I need you to make sure that your core is engaged as well too, and that will help us prevent injuries. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the weight, I'll show you how to do it first. so
Okay.
you can sit down. Now when you come back, make sure you bring the weights back to your chest with you. Bring your arms out, and then what you're going to do is push up. When you reach the top, hold for a second, and then I want you to bring it back down, but slowly. Okay. Once you reach your bottom here, move forward. Okay. Now what we're going to do, I'll get you to do 15 repetitions of this one. All right. And then we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So I'll get you to go. Awesome. Alright, now when you're going back, make sure you're back straight. And I'm going to stand behind you and spot you, so if you need any help, I'll beat you.
Okay.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Awesome work. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. Almost there. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Awesome. Well done. Beautiful. Now, when you bring it back in, bring the weights around to the front of your chest.
Okay.
Bring them there we go, and you can sit back up. Awesome. Okay, Siobhan, so now we're going to be doing a bent over row. Similar to before, I'm going to put on the exercise first, and then I'll get you to follow with me as well too. Okay? So what we're going to do here, we're going to pick the weight up. Now when you're bringing it down, make sure that your back's straight. You don't want to curve it, otherwise you can cause yourself some injuries. So when you lift it up, you need to put your feet shoulder width apart. We're then going to bend over, and then from here, I want you to bring up, squeeze when you receive it at the back, and then lift it down. Okay?
Alright.
So when you're up, squeeze, and then back down. Okay? Alright, sweet. So I'll get you to do 12 of them similar to before.
Okay.
And I'm going to coach you through.
Alright,
So when you're
lovely.
ready. So remember, when you're down, make sure that your back's straight. Fantastic. Awesome. Good. Shoulder width apart.
Yeah.
So, and then bend
So,
over.
bend over.
There we go. A little bit further down. There we go. And when you're coming up, bring up and squeeze. Awesome. And back down. Okay. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. Halfway. Fantastic. 7. 9. Awesome work, Chad. Drop it down.
Brilliant. Do I just drop it?
No, just go. Okay, Siobhan, so now we're going to do a lunge. This is going to target your quads, which a lot of people notice is your leg. So this is a really good exercise to build them up. Now what we want to do when we start, again I'll demonstrate this one to you first. Make sure that you've got your legs shoulder width apart. The first one we're going to do is going to step off, forward, and then we're going to bring our leg down. Okay? Cool.
Yep.
Alright, so again, leg forward, and then bring it down, bring it back up. Alright,
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
I'll get you to do that for me. Fantastic. Cool.
On the same leg or?
We'll do it on the same leg, so we'll do 5 on each. Fantastic. Awesome. Now what I like you doing here is keeping your back straight, which is really good.
Okay.
Awesome. Now we'll swap legs.
His leg's weaker.
It's weaker. We'll have to do a little bit more work on it then. Awesome. One more. Fantastic. Awesome. Now you perform that really well. Seems like you're doing it all the time. Okay, Siobhan, so now what we're going to do is use the row machine. This is really good for your cardio, but it also helps work out your back as well too, especially with the row. So I'll demonstrate what we're going to do, and then I'll get you to jump in and do it for me. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so when you sit down, make sure that you lock your feet in. You want to use that, just tightening these ones up. That will help you for the exercise. What we're going to do is make sure that you have your hands sort of shoulder width apart. And then from here, pull back. When you reach with your back straight, you want to bring towards your chest. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, and back again, so back.
Alright.
And during this, you'll feel your back. When you reach your back, you want to contract and pull. Squeeze at the back, and you'll feel that burn in there. Now throughout your whole exercise, you find that you'll have some changes in your heart rate. And with that, you'll find that the supply of oxygen is going to be a little bit less, so you find yourself breathing more and more. Okay, that'll generally come with all the intensity that you put up. So to begin with, we'll put it at a low intensity, and throughout the workout, we'll increase the intensity. Okay,
yeah.
cool. So I'll get you to do that for me.
Alright, lovely.
Great, so you got your feet locked in. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Now keeping your back straight, you want to pull back. Yep. And now bring towards and squeeze. Fantastic. And come back down. Awesome. Great work.
How fast am I meant to do it?
I'll probably keep it probably about 3 seconds altogether, so 1.5 back and then 1.5 back down. You don't want to go too fast, you want to make sure that you're doing it controlled. That way you get more benefits out of it, whereas if you're just going really, really fast, you find that's not going to work as well. So doing really well. Action. Okay, Chef. Now, what we're going to use is the bike. This one's also great for your cardio. Very straightforward, very similar to riding a bike. So what I'll do is I'll demonstrate first, and then we'll jump on. There we go. Now you've got different options. You've got when you're actually using the machine, which include higher intensities. You find the higher the intensity, the harder it will be to actually climb. But that will come all the time. So what we'll do is start off with a nice low level, and then we'll work our way up. Okay.
Yeah.
So, got your foot pedals, just want to put them in and then pedal.
Okay.
Alright, so very straightforward. You want to make sure that your back is straight, make sure that you're not curving it. That'll cause some injuries for you, so make sure back straight. You want to pop your hands down and pop them in. The other alternative is to put them in. But when you do have them on again, just remember to always keep your back straight. Okay? So get your jump on. Now this seat's also adjustable, so make sure that you adjust it to the correct height. Okay.
So how do I know is that the correct height?
How does it feel when you sit on it? If you're feeling like your legs are too far up towards, how's that?
I feel a little bit high actually.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so you can adjust it just there? Yeah. Awesome.
Right, and then just start pedaling?
Yeah, you can go for it. Okay, Chef, so now what we're going to do is a different style of cardio. There's a few different ones that you can do outside of the gym, and that being in the outdoors. So what I've designed in is a three-way circuit. What we're going to start off is with some squat jumps. We're then going to move into some ab crunches, and then we're going to finish off with few push-ups. Alright?
Yeah.
So again, what we want to do is focus on our technique, make sure that we are upright, keeping our back straight when we're doing our squat jumps.
Yep.
So what we do, leg shoulder width apart. Don't want to form into a squat.
Yeah.
And then jump.
Okay.
And then bring ourselves back. Okay?
Sounds good.
Alright.
Fairly easy.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright, so let's give them a go. Let's go. And down. And up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Cool. Keep going. Alright, great. Yep, doing well. Okay, go a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Cool. And jump. And down lower. Beautiful. Awesome. Doing really well. Okay, and two more. All the way down. Make sure you keep your back straight. Cool, so now what we're going to do is our crunches. Okay, alright, cool, so I'll demonstrate and I'll get you to follow with me. Okay, so lying flat down on our back.
Okay.
You're going to bring your knees up.
Yeah.
And then what we do from the bottom, you can pop your hands behind your head if you'd like, but you want to bring yourself up. Okay? You feel it right in your abs. When it tenses up, you want to squeeze when you get to the top, and then bring yourself back down.
So we're only going halfway kind of thing?
Yeah, go as high as you can. Generally, depending on the person, you might make it all the way to the top. If you can, that's great. But do as high as you can. Alrighty?
Okay. Alright, yep.
Let's start it off.
Okay.
And up, and squeeze, and down. Cool, and let's keep going. Beautiful, doing really well. 3 more. 2. Last one. Awesome.
Alright.
Cool. Awesome. How's that?
That was good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Cool. Definitely feeling it?
Yeah, feeling
Lovely.
it.
Okay, cool. Now the final one for the circuit is going to be the push-up.
Okay.
So what we'll do here is again I'll demonstrate and then I'll get you to go with. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. So what we want to do, hands shoulder width apart. Now with this one you want to make sure that when you're going down you're controlling your breathing and engaging your core.
Okay.
So we'll come down. You'll feel it in the chest area, right around your pecs. Alrighty, and then you'll push back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
When you're going down, make sure that you're not going down too quickly. You want to make sure that you're holding it slower as you go down on the negative,
Okay.
but a little bit faster when you're coming back up on the positive.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. So I'll get you to jump in and do it with me.
Okay.
Alright. So hands shoulder width apart.
Yep.
Cool. And we'll go down on the first one. A little bit slower. Beautiful. Cool. And bring yourself back up.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
And we'll go and do 4 more of those.
Alright.
Alrighty. And go.
Yeah.
2 and 3. Cool. Make sure you're controlling your breathing. Cool. And 4. Beautiful. And then 1 more to finish off.
Alright.
Awesome. Okay, Chef, so we're almost done. What we need to do now is a little bit of stretching though. We want to make sure that we are stretching just so our muscles don't get too tight after the workout. And this will also help with the repair of the muscle over time. Okay. So first one we're going to do is a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to sit down, I'm going to demonstrate that, and then I'm going to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool, so this one's very straightforward. What we're going to do, lie down on our back. We're going to bring one of our legs up, keep it straight, and then just get it. And you feel it right down in the hamstring down here. But what that's doing is that is just stretching the muscle down. Alright. Cool. So I'll get you to jump down and do it for me. Feel that down in your hamstring?
Yeah, I can.
Sorry, so that's what you want to make sure. You can't feel anything in there, so you're doing it right. But you can definitely feel it. Fantastic. Okay, Chef, now what we're also going to do is a pectoral stretch. This is for your chest for when you're doing your chest exercises earlier. So similar to before, I'm going to demonstrate what I'm going to get you to do. Generally, with most of these stretches, you want to make sure you're holding it for about 10 to 15 seconds, sometimes longer depending on how tight you're feeling. Alright, so just keep going along and doing this one. Okay. So what we're going to do, keep your arms straight. You're going to feel it in here. All you do is just step forward with your arms straight, and you'll feel the stretch through here. Alright?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll give you a try on for me. Feel that?
Yeah, I can feel that.
Definitely. Just hold that. Okay, great. Okay, Chef, so that's the end of the session. You worked really, really hard. I'm really, really impressed with what you've done. How are you feeling?
Feeling okay. I feel like I've worked out. My muscles are a little bit like jelly now, but yeah, good.
Okay, that's really
enjoyed
good.
it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll probably organise another session sometime soon if you're interested. But from there we'll move up the intensity and hopefully we'll see some good results.
That sounds good.
Awesome. Lovely to meet you.
You too.
With high pressure blood pressure client, I'd modify the intensity of the workout. Having the workout at a moderate to low intensity will, I guess, temporarily lift the blood pressure itself. So I guess with that said, we'd want to avoid heavy lifting. Keep it simple with lighter weight, however I'd increase the repetitions. I guess with cardio we would want to just maintain it with something nice and easy, so you've got walking, cycling, swimming. Recommended to probably do that about half an hour each day up to about 5 days within the week. Great for the client with the blood pressure as they'll be able to reap the benefits through the continuous exercise, and it's ultimately going to lower their blood pressure and increase their day-to-day activities. With the client with a shoulder injury, I'd modify the training to include more stretching. Presumably, I'm guessing if we look at a rotator cuff injury, the stretching is going to help increase the area and also mobility. But with the resistance training, I'd want to keep all the movement in front of the client. So I guess with our lateral pull downs, make that in front of their chest area rather than the back of their neck. And that will, I guess, we'd want to avoid using heavy weights with that one as well too, until it's fully healed. That way we avoid any and all extra damage. And with the lower back painting, I'd want to make sure that there's no excess pressure applied to the client and their lower back region. So the type of exercises I would want to use there, so I'd use seated exercises. move that away from generic dumbbell squats or general squat, back squat, and put that into a seated leg press.